The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports. Radio Plus Sports.
To the end zone. Touchdown. Fond du Lac.
Hoke into motion. They give it to Hoke out of the veer on the left-hand side. Hoke off to the races. 40. He's gone. 30. 20. Hoke to the house. Touchdown. Spring.
Radio Plus Sports. Recognized by the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association in their awards for excellence as the best in high school sports play-by-play in the state.
And the Fond du Lac Cardinals have snapped Kimberly's 70-game winning streak.
High school games on air and video streaming live at RadioPlusInfo.com. That's right. Watch the biggest games live, too.
Play action going right side. Tipped, intercepted. 10, 5, pick 6. Touchdown, Fond du Lac. And the rush is on, and that ball is incomplete. And Schrout was in the backfield all day to make a big-time hit.
St. Mary Springs will win that 8th WIAA state championship.
This broadcast is sponsored by the following local partners.
National Exchange Bank and Trust, Averbeck Hammer and Slavin, BCI Burt Company,
FloorQuest, Taco Bell, Attorneys Everson and Gibbs,
Fox Valley Savings Bank, Summit Automotive, Lakeshore Financial,
Camera Casino, The Leb Insurance Group, Marion University,
Anders Auto Parts, and Flying By Drone Service.
The complete broadcast schedule can be found at RadioPlusInfo.com. Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth.
And we'd like to welcome you to North Fond du Lac. Those of you video watchers here watching the stream tonight, it's RadioPlusInfo.com. I'd like to welcome our radio audience back as well. This is Video Sports tonight, and the game is broadcasted on The Source, which is 93.7 FM and AM1170radio.com. It's WIAA Division 6, Level 2 football action between the Blue Jays of Johnson Creek and the Ledgers of St. Mary Springs Academy. As you take a peek here at Johnson Creek, they started the season very, very good. A 7-game winning streak for the Blue Jays. They dropped a tough decision to Oshkosh Lourdes Academy 27-7. Then they lost to Almond Bancroft 34-28 as well. And they scored a victory last week over Winnebago Lithard Academy 26-13. Meanwhile, for the Ledgers, they started off 0-2, but since that 0-2 start, the Ledgers have rattled off 8 consecutive wins, including a big win last week over Random Lake at 16-9-7, where we saw Marcus Orlandoni get a couple of touches, ran for 25 yards, did have a touchdown in the ball game last week. Good for him. So there you go. We'll see him more into the mix tonight. They're going to rotate him in with David Miller and, of course, Isaac Highland in the backfield for the Ledgers. That's good to see coming off of that injury for Orlandoni. Taking a look at, as we mentioned earlier, all the offense for Johnson Creek and their scheme runs through the quarterback and Justin Swanson. 1,000-yard passer on the season, 1,000-yard rusher on the season as well. So tough customer if you can kind of limit his effectiveness. Ledgers on defense, they should have a good go of it here tonight. This is your Holiday Automotive pregame show. It's on RadioPlusInfo.com, and also audio of this game is available on 93.7 FM The Source as flurries start to fall here in North Fond du Lac for the ball game tonight. We'll take a timeout, come back with the starting lineups and the opening kickoff of tonight's football game in Division 6 after this on Radio Plus.
Fridays are even better when they're $500 Fridays from Sunny 97.7. Listen in for our featured sponsor every week. They will share facts about their business on air, online, and at the business location. Keep track of the facts because they will make you up to $500 richer every $500 Friday. Plus, each weekly sponsor will also give you a chance to win their prize. Qualify for the weekly prize by calling in when you hear the $500 Friday sounder. And just for being caller number 7, you'll instantly win a certificate to the Sweet and Salty Pig.
Anders Auto Parts is your locally owned Auto Plus Auto Parts store here in Fond du Lac. Anders recently affiliated with the Auto Plus group of auto parts stores to serve you better with quality name brand auto parts, along with an experienced and knowledgeable staff. Anders has served Fond du Lac for 3 generations since 1956. Anders is located just off North Main Street at 16 West Sibley Street, behind the American Family Insurance Agent. for auto parts. See Anders, your locally owned Auto Plus Auto Parts store.
Have you been hurt by someone else's negligence? Let the team of personal injury attorneys at Averbeck, Hammer & Slavin help you understand your rights while protecting your interests. From auto collisions and motorcycle accidents to slip and fall injuries, dog bites, and wrongful death claims, amongst many other personal injuries, their ultimate goal is to help you obtain favorable recovery. Don't wait to get the help you need. Visit averbeckhammer.com or call 920-923-2220 today for your free consultation. Also handling estate planning, probate, real estate, and business matters. Averbeck, Hammer & Slavin, SC, your local personal injury attorneys.
Come and grow with Burke. We are a company on the move and are looking for great people that want to grow with us. Hi, I'm Mike Phelan, President and CEO at Burke, a local company that creates quality and innovative playground equipment. Our team maintains a culture of enthusiasm, innovation, and customer service. We are currently looking for full-time first and third shift manufacturing employees. Burke offers a competitive wage and benefits package, on-the-job training, and a signing bonus. Learn more about our open positions at bciburke.com. That's bciburke.com.
Real memories deserve real cameras.
When you hire the attorneys at Everson & Gibbs LLC, you're getting more than professional representation. Their partners are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005. Whatever your legal needs or questions, Everson & Gibbs LLC has you covered. Practicing business law, personal injury, estate planning, probate and guardianships, and real estate. They work closely with their clients to provide exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Give them a call at 920-922-7113 or head to eversonandgibbs.com.
RadioPlusInfo.com are set to bring you this WIAA Division 6 Level 2 football game between the Blue Jays of Johnson Creek and the Ledgers of St. Mary Springs Academy. Let's bring up the starting offense for the Ledgers, brought to you by Baker Cheese. Your starting lineup. Start your new career today and visit bakercheese.com to apply. Again, bakercheese.com. Glad to see Marcus Orlandoni, who will rotate in with the starting crew here tonight. Again, battling that injury for a good chunk of the season. Glad to report that the Bauer Chiropractic and Bauer Physical Therapy injury report for the Ledgers is clear in that regard. Good to see. All right, for the Ledgers, checking in at quarterback, he's 6 foot, 170-pound player. Great game last week, accounting for 5 total touchdowns, is number 14, Braden King. Running back is a 6'3", 180-pounder, number 8, David Miller. Another running back for the Ledgers, a 150-pound sophomore, number 5, Isaac Highland. One of the split ends is a 6'2", 210-pound receiver, number 6, Cade Sobel. Jake Hoke is the tight end, a 6'3", 195-pound player, number 49 for the Ledgers. Michael McGuire is the center for the Ledgers. Logan Ramaker is the left tackle. Justin Ditter, the right tackle. Connor Coleman, the right guard. Billy Schrouth is the left guard. And another split end for the Ledgers is Aiden Audrey. And again, we'll see Marcus Orlandoni rotate in. He'll get some carries tonight. Isaac Highland will get a lion's share as well, and David Miller will too. So if you're Johnson Creek defensively, what are you going to do? And how are you going to do this here as you got basically a three-headed monster to deal with here for St. Mary Springs Academy on the offensive side of things. But we'll see how things go tonight. Again, your Bauer Chiropractic and Bauer Physical Therapy injury report. Glad to report that there are no injuries on that front, and everybody's all healthy and are ready to go. This wraps up your Holiday Automotive pregame show, and tonight's sponsor is Edward Jones. Visit your Edward Jones 8 representatives in Fond du Lac. Visit edwardjones.com for more information. Edward Jones is making sense of investing. We'll have to throw out the email address. It's nickr@wfdl.com. That's nickr@wfdl.com. You can send me an email, and we'll give you a little play tonight on the video screen on the radio station as well. Had a nice loyal listenership last week. Hopefully we can duplicate that and more. Tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell people that you tolerate that this is free to watch. Again, radioplusinfo.com. Glad to be bringing you this video stream tonight. We also have Fond du Lac coverage on our video stream and on our sister radio station, which is 96.1 FM. Ledgers are getting set to kick it away here. That's Ben Fausch set to kick it away here for the Ledgers. The run-up and the kick, and that's going to take a bounce at the 15, be scooped up, angling to the 20-yard line, up to the 25. Ledgers there to cover him up. Return man takes it about to the 25-yard line. Return man was number 4 for the Blue Jays, and that's Sam Buddig. We'll see quarterback number 20 coming up right away to the line of scrimmage, and we'll see their offense, who runs through him again each and every basic play, of course. From the shotgun formation, and looking around, rolling to the right-hand side, get a throw right side. That's going to be caught. Ledger's there to cover him up defensively, and that is number 8 to Owen. Justin Swanson. Again, we see a first down right away on a gain up to the 36. Pickup of 13 on the play from Swanson to a nice target as he gets to the right-hand side. Well, twin receivers, triple receivers actually, near side here to the wide side of the formation. Here's Swanson, and play action, now throwing it, and it bounces off of the shoulder pads intended for Isaiah Wallet, and it's second down and 10 again for the Blue Jays, as the snow actually falls a little bit heavier here in North Fond du Lac. They called for maybe a dusting or so, but we'll see if that will play a factor here with precipitation. Credit the St. Mary Springs football team. About 40 to 45 players came out yesterday. Instead of a walkthrough, they decided to shovel off the field. There's another ball fake, and Swanson will try to scoot up the right side of the offense. Defense is there for the Ledgers. Orlandoni came in to make a stop for Springs and cover him up. It's third down. Minimal gain on the play, as first one, again, went for 13 yards. Second one was a pass incompletion there. That third play of the series goes for just about 1 on the play, and it's third down. So gonna update some stats here for ball game. They bring motion near side. Swanson will take. He'll roll to the left-hand side, look downfield, and rip down from behind the Ledgers. That's Billy Schrouth. Knocks him way backwards, and a big loss on the play, and coming up a punting situation here for Johnson Creek. And they'll send back Highland and Miller to receive the kick. They'll stand at their own 42. 9-yard loss on the play by Swanson. Again, pass went for 13 yards, but since that 13-yard pickup, it didn't go for a lot after that. Here's a punt, and there's a shorter kick. Ledgers get away from it. Highland and Miller will let it scoot near the Ledgers bench, and the Ledger offense will come onto the football field for the first time here tonight. Again, a great game last week for number 14, Braden King. Highland, Miller, and Orlandoni. See a nice opportunity for everybody to get involved, hopefully, here tonight. Again, the email address is nickr@wfdl.com. Out of the veer formation for the Ledgers, puts Hoke into motion to the far side of the formation, and there's Braden King surveying the 4 down lineman, 4-4 defense. Here's a handoff. Orlandoni gets it, He'll go to the left-hand side, trying to tiptoe his way through, still on his feet, and dives his way almost to the 50-yard line. Nice pickup of about 8 or so. First down, almost a first down for the Ledgers. Knocking on the Johnson Creek side of the 50-yard line. So Orlandoni got 2 carries last week. His first carry goes for 8 there. It's 2nd down and 2. Orlandoni gets the first carry for the Ledgers on the night. And man, motion, far side, handoff again for Springs. David Miller will get it to the left-hand side. And Miller will pick up a Ledgers first down, takes it into Johnson Creek territory. And there's a pickup, I'll say 7 on the play. So Ledgers keeping it on the ground so far in the ball game here tonight. Again, a chilly night as the flurries continue to fly here at North Fond du Lac. And there's King, and that's incomplete, intended for Ledgers. William Krupp just out of his outstretched arms. 2nd down, first passing opportunity for the Ledgers falls incomplete. Your free estimate awaits as you call the best in Right Way Home Improvement has the best in Fond du Lac. Cash discounts are available. Call 929-8999. Window siding, doors, gutters, gutter helmets, they have you covered with Right Way Home Improvement. There's another handoff, and Orlandoni is rumbling his way for near a first down stick. Number 66, Dalton Bredlow, brings him down. And they'll call it a gain of 8 for Orlandoni. First couple of carries, not bad. 8 and 8. There you go. Third down and 2 coming up here. Springs, first play of the series, one for an incompletion. Set of sticks there. They'll go double wides, near side. Ball is at the far hash for Braden King out of the veer. Handoff to Orlandoni, powering his way, knocking guys over along the way. He'll get across the 30-yard line. There's a pickup of 5 yards on the play. And get another first down for St. Mary's Springs. They continue to move the sticks. Ledger started this drive again back near the 42-yard line. This is coming up on the 6th play of the drive. Orlandoni goes far side motion. Braden King will pitch it to Miller, who will try to cut it up out of kick-out block. Miller's got running room. 10-5, touchdown Springs. Ledger's had a block. They sealed it on the left-hand side, and he rumbles for 30 yards on the pickup, and the Ledgers draw first blood, and they're up 6-0 on your Ignatian Healthcare scoreboard, a member of SSM Health. So David Miller goes for 30 on the run there. Ledgers will pounce on him first. And Ben Fausch will attempt the point after touchdown here for Springs. Winner of this game takes on the winner of Racine Lutheran and Cambridge. That it's played at Union Grove High School tonight. Miller is set to hold. Snap is clean. Nope. They got away. The ball got away from Miller. The snap was clean. The placement and the hold was not. It bounced away from Miller, so the point after touchdown is not converted, but the Ledgers do lead 6-0 on your Ignatian Healthcare scoreboard, member of SSM Health. Back after this 30-second break, back in 30 on Radio Plus.
Quality service savings every day. That's what you've come to expect from us at FloorQuest, your flooring and cabinetry destination. We've always provided the best quality flooring and cabinetry for your home, and now our inspired cabinetry and flooring products are doing that more than ever before. Get inspired today and save. In stock, expanded selection, everyday low pricing, along with interior design help and professional installation means the best is in store for you at FloorQuest, Washburn Street in Oshkosh, Rolling Meadows Drive, Fond du Lac.
Ledgers take it for 58 yards on the drive. St. Mary's Springs Academy leads 6-0 on your Ignatian Healthcare scoreboard, member of SSM Health. And David Miller cashes it in from 30 yards away. And here's the run-up and the kick from the 40-yard line. End over end kick. That'll sail to the 10-yard line, up to the 15, to the 20-yard line, 25, 30-yard line, and he's tackled. The return man was Sam Buttig, again, the senior. And Johnson Creek did pick up a first down last time out, but after that 13-yard first play from scrimmage, they went passing completion, 1-yard pickup, -9 loss, and there's a penalty on the play, and that's going to push things back here for Johnson Creek, and things just got a little bit more difficult there as they're going to take a penalty, and that'll go back to their own 18-yard line. Again, the email address, nickr@wfdl.com. Joe Blackburn checking into the broadcast, at home watching Springs and Fondy on different TVs. Joe's got it going on, man, let me tell you. There's a pass to the right side for Johnson Creek, and there's a nice first down pickup. And the play went to number 12 for Johnson Creek. That's Isaiah Wallet again. Miller was there to bring him down after a pickup of, what do they say, 6, 7. There's a nice pass play to number 2. And again, you'll see Johnson Creek air it out, and a lot of their running plays will stick with the quarterback keeper. But so far, Swanson's got 20 yards passing. Motion near side, shotgun formation, and they'll pitch it to Wallet. Wallet will try to get the angle. He's swallowed up. Hoke was in the backfield, and Isaac Highland was there to meet, greet, and pounce again. And it's a loss on the play of a couple yards. It's 3rd down and 5. Again, after a 2-yard loss by Wallet. Buttig, excuse me, on the run there. Ledgers in their blue uniforms, blue jerseys, blue pants, white helmets, and Johnson Creek in their yellow pants, the white jerseys, and the white helmets, traveling to the south end zone here at North Fond du Lac. That's to the left side of your video screen. There's a pass, and that's incomplete. That was a little bit low and outside the outstretched arms of Skylar Griffiths, the sophomore tight end, and it's 4th down and 5, so another punting situation here for Johnson Creek. Really not able to establish any type of a rhythm, and a lot of it has to do with that deceptive defense here for St. Mary's Springs. You want to key on one guy, you're going to key on number 3 and Justin Swanson, the quarterback for Johnson Creek, who does it all. Punting situation here with 4th down and 5. Miller and Highland back deep to receive the punt, and there's a clean snap, and a kick is going to take a bounce out of bounds in favor of the Ledgers. They'll work from the Johnson Creek side of the 50-yard line. It's 5:58 left to play here in the first quarter. It's 6-0 Springs on your Ignatian Healthcare scoreboard, a member of SSM Health. 52 teams that are different in the 2019 playoffs than who qualified in 2018. Total of 32 teams saw their division change this year compared to last year. 29 out of the 32 moved down, while just 3 moved up. The Ledgers, one of those teams that moved down from Division 5, where they won the whole thing last year, to Division 6 this year. And a lot of it had to do with that Omro loss to Elmira that knocked Omro out of the playoffs. Everybody kind of did the dance and shifted down there, those teams that were on the bubble. So Ledgers, one of the biggest schools in Division 6. There's a timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout after the penalty here, and we'll be back to North Fond du Lac after this on Radio Plus Sports.
I want to get health insurance. What do? Step 1, call the Leb Insurance Group. That's it. We will assign you a dedicated agent who will help you sift through all the confusing insurance lingo and offer options uniquely tailored to you. Even if you have questions later on, you can always call your dedicated agent. Best of all, it won't cost you extra to use our services, but it could cost you a fortune not to. The Leb Insurance Group. Healthcare simplified.
Back here at North Fond du Lac High School, North Fond du Lac Oriole Athletic Complex, we should say. Ledgers get their second offensive possession of the football game. They are leading 6-0. Ledgers, of course, beat Random Lake 69-7 a week ago. And coming up here, we'll preview and talk about some of the other big games going on in Division 6 tonight. There's a handoff to David Miller, bouncing his way to the right side. Miller's gone. 20, 10, touchdown, Springs. One play on that drive, and it stumbles for 42 yards. Miller was kind of caught up and bottled up for a moment, and Miller just took it. And once he bounced it out, he's got that speed to take him down this near side, and the Ledgers will go up now 12-0 on your Ignatian Healthcare scoreboard, a member of SSM Health. So David Miller getting into the touchdown column for the second time tonight. Had a run of 30 yards back a couple of minutes ago, and now this one goes for 42 yards on just one play. There's the extra point kick. It's better this time, and it's up, and it is good. And the Ledgers lead 13-0 on your Ignatian Healthcare scoreboard. A 30-second break, and we're back to North Fond du Lac after this on Radio Plus.
See the world from a different point of view with Flying By Drone Service. Rick Schultz of Flying By Drone Service is a certified drone pilot serving East Central Wisconsin with aerial stills and videos for commercial projects like real estate, new construction, and company events. Flying By Drone Service can capture footage of your community schools, parks, and special occasions, or even breaking news coverage when there's a story to tell. To see the world from a new point of view, contact Rick Schultz of Flying By Drone Service today.
I'd like to thank Tim Babler for checking into the broadcast here tonight. Grandma King watching the game. Good deal. Nice. Love it. Also, Melissa Haney is checking in, cheering on St. Mary Springs, and her nephew Braden from Nashville, Tennessee. I bet it's warmer there than here. We see some flurries falling down right now, and see the snow on the field as well on the sides. Credit St. Mary Springs for doing a great job here of clearing snow away and getting the football field ready for the contest here tonight. 45 kids came over and took care of that yesterday instead of a walkthrough, and that one stopped on a dime at the 15-yard line, ripped down, doesn't even get back to the 20-yard line. That one just didn't even take any bounce, just fell flat right on the field. It was a hopeful golf shot. Stick it on the pin, right? Stick it near the pin. That's what it looked like right there. But Johnson Creek coming up to the line of scrimmage here, trailing 13-0 on your Ignatian Healthcare scoreboard. I'd like to thank the folks at Fondy Heating and Air Conditioning and Muthig Industries for sponsoring the game tonight, and Moraine Park Technical College. Learn more about the 100-plus program options and imagine what's next at morainepark.edu/college life. Blue Jays back up to the line. They put motion to the far side, and from the shotgun, a little read option play, and he takes it right up the A gap there. Hoke was there to bring him down first, and McLaughlin was over there again as well. Gain of just a couple on the quarterback keeper. Again, last series went 3 and out for Johnson Creek. Some say Creek, others say Crick. I wonder what's correct. Maybe I'll get corrected during the game here tonight if you're a fan either way, one way or the other. Again, motion for the Blue Jays. Swanson will hand it off this time, and nobody fooled for the Ledgers. They shed a couple of blocks, and they get in the backfield in a hurry, and that was led by Billy Schrouth again. Schrouth had a nice play a couple of series ago to lose 9 yards against Johnson Creek, but Schrouth making a hit there, and no gain. It's third down and 7 coming up here. Billy Schrouth, one of the leaders for this Ledgers defense. He's Nice tackler for the Ledgers. And there's a quick pass to the right side. Ledgers there right away again. And Isaac Highland will rip down the receiver. And that's number 12 in Skylar Griffiths with a pass, but that pass does not get anything. In fact, he lost a yard on the pass play. It's 4th down. And it looks like the Blue Jays are getting set to punt the football again coming up here. And there's the kick. Fair catch called is Miller, and he'll fair catch it at the Blue Jays 47-yard line. Ledgers in Blue Jays territory again. This game powered by Bob's Engine Service in Fond du Lac. Right now, get $200 off the ZTX and $300 off the ZTXL and 0% financing for 48 months. Bob's also has in. I'm sure if you go over there tomorrow and talk to Bob, he'll hook you up with a brand new snowblower. You may need it. Who would have thought that on Halloween? But, oh yeah. Ledgers back on the offensive side. And Miller put into motion. King looking for him, and that's going to be high, incomplete. Miller was put in motion. Just a little quick pass, high over his head. 2nd down and 10. That's pass incompletion. The second incompletion for King, who's been off just a touch here so far, but doesn't have to throw it a lot here tonight. Very chilly night. Of course, the Ledgers are very, very capable of running the football. Haven't seen Highland with the carry yet tonight. Is he back there now? And I believe that he is. Yeah, now he's going to go and work to the left side motion. Here's King, takes off with it himself. There's Braden King off to the races. 30-yard line and banged out of bounds as he picks up about 17 on the play. Braden King, the quarterback, takes it for Springs, a designed quarterback keeper by number 14 the whole way, and he picks up a Springs first down. They'll credit him to the 31. That's a 16-yard gain. Under 3 to play in the quarter. Ledgers lead 13-0 on your Ignesian Healthcare scoreboard, a member of SSM Health. Eric Hamburg, there we go, checking in. Pete, Rod, Rick, and Johnson in from the cottage. Is that right? An Elko? There's a quarterback keeper for King. King is going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Springs. And that's King, 31 yards to the house. Ledgers up now 19-0 on your Ignesian Healthcare scoreboard. Member of SSM Health. Again, a 31-yard scamper for Braden King. He had all of Springs' yards on that drive. Went 3 plays and spanned 47 yards. And it's 19-0. They're going to attempt the point after touchdown here, and the Ledgers offense just continues to roll. Snap, good. Kick is on the way. That's also good. And the Ledgers up now 20-0. Take a timeout. 2:44 left to play here in the first quarter. Back after this on Radio Plus Sports.
Is your furnace ready for the frigid cold temperatures this winter? Turn to the experts at Fondy Heating and Air Conditioning, your factory-authorized Carrier dealer. Save money down the road with preventative maintenance. Their high-quality, skilled technicians can handle the job to get that furnace ready to roll for the cold temperatures. To book your appointment today for your fall maintenance on your furnace, turn to the experts and call Fondy Heating and Air Conditioning, your factory-authorized Carrier dealer. Celebrating 20 years in the business. Call 920-922-4565 or visit fondyheating.com. Good luck to all area teams on their quest to a state title.
Ledgers up now 20-0 on your Ignesian Healthcare scoreboard. Member of SSM Health, thanks to our video audience watching tonight. And we're back on the radio side as well, as St. Mary's Springs extends their lead on 3 plays, goes 47 yards, and we'll give that one to Braden King, who ran it in from 31 yards away, fumbled. For a moment, the Ledger's special teams unit has a chance to regroup after kind of a botched return there by Johnson Creek. That was number 4, Sam Buddig, who's been busy receiving kicks for the first quarter. And we'll see what the Blue Jays can come up with now, trailing 20 to nothing. A reminder: this game, or this Ledger team started their playoffs last week 35-0 at the end of one. It was 56-0 at the half. It's running clock in the second half last week. There's Swanson waiting for the snap, and he'll play fake, roll to the right side. Ledger's D is there. First guy to him for St. Mary Springs Academy, number 61 for the Ledgers. Great job at the backfield, ripping him down. And then a host of other ones came to follow Connor Coleman back there. Ledgers defensively, taking a look at their stats, Luke Vanderkoy, along with Jacob Hoke, Jacob Kaufman, who we just mentioned, the 3 leading tacklers for the Ledgers. Marcus Orlandoni played some defense as well, and been rotating in on the offensive side too. But he also one of the leaders of this defense too. Now they're going to spread it out. They'll go trips near side, and Swanson awaiting right side formation. Here's Swanson looking downfield, going to flip it downfield. That's almost at Bob Hyland's feet. Incomplete there. $1:43 left to play in the first quarter. 20-0 Ledgers. Again, the email address, nickr@wfdl.com. A lot of people checking in here so far. Again, Pete, Rod, Rick, and Johnson checking in from Elko. They at the Coon Den? I think they are up there. I wonder if you pay anything to stay up there nowadays. I haven't been invited in years, let me tell you. I see how I rate at the Den. Shotgun formation, near side motion. They play fake to him. Rolling right is Swanson, throwing right, and that's incomplete. It's intended for Sam Buddig again, and it's 4th down. So some incompletions here for Johnson Creek. They're staring 3 and out again in the face with 97 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Game is starting out like it did last week as well. When you hire the attorneys at Everson and Gibbs, you're getting more than professional representation. Their partners are committed to excellence. Call them today, 922-7113. Representing clients since 2005 is Everson and Gibbs, LLC. High snap, they wrangle it, get it down, and that's a better kick this time. It'll take a Johnson Creek bounce, but it'll wind up again at about the 47-yard line. So this is where the Ledgers started their last drive, and that's where they'll start this drive again. They are leading 20-0. Spot it now at the 47. Game is video streamed tonight on our video unit. Got Abe Flood checking in here. Rick Schultz down the way as well. Twin receivers split both ways for the Ledgers. Here's King, who's going to flip it downfield. Incomplete. They wanted Ottery along the left-hand side. It was a little bit too far. Good try. Wanted to spread it out, try to get one quick down the left side. Ottery, incomplete. It's second down. Who's up top again? Abe, who's up top? Alex Buck is up there if he's not frozen to the camera yet. He's upstairs, right? We'll check on that guy yet, huh? If you see shaky camera movement, that's because he's shivering up. I told him to bring a space heater. He didn't listen to me. King will hand off to Orlandoni. And there's the handoff. Miller on the handoff. Miller to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Springs. Pass goes incomplete. Another play. Ledgers run it in from 47 yards away. And the Ledgers now lead 26-0 on your scoreboard. Again, 47-yard scamper right there by Miller, and that is Miller's 3rd touchdown of the first quarter. and the 4th touchdown for the Ledgers in the first quarter. It's up and good, and Springs is pouring it on here. They're up 27-0 now with 1:15 left to play here in the first quarter yet. Back after this on Radio Plus Sports.
Want to put some extra cash in your pocket? Open a free Kasasa Cashback checking account with Fox Valley Savings Bank. Make up to 2% cash back on things you'd buy anyway. Just put your purchases on your Fox Valley Savings Bank check card to start racking up rewards. Earn money without having to pay a monthly service charge or keep a minimum balance. Open an account in minutes at fvsbank.com.
Banking made personal, Fox Valley Savings Bank.
Back here on Radio Plus Sports. This is RadioPlusInfo.com. We are video streaming this game here tonight, and you can also listen to the game on the radio tonight on 93.7 FM. That's 93.7 FM on your radio dial there. David Miller, a 47-yard touchdown run. It goes one play, and the Ledgers continue to dominate in the playoffs, up now 27-0. It's still, by the way, the first quarter. And there's another kickoff and another return by the Blue Jays. Sam Buddig will get it in decent field position. Kaufman there for the takedown on the tackle. Great first quarter for David Miller. 3 rushing touchdowns. King has the other rushing touchdown. And King doing a great job of mixing things up here tonight. Johnson Creek back up to the line of scrimmage, down 27-0 from the 27-yard line. From the shotgun, Swanson will try the right side pass, and that will be hauled in, but busted right away. Good open field tackle for the Ledgers, coming up to make a big-time hit. Number 23, Brennan Van Horn makes a stop there. Pass goes for 4 yards on the play. And got a lot of stats going on up here. We'll try to total up some stats for you. That was the 4th completion for Swanson and for Johnson Creek. Empty backfield now, puts a man in motion. They're going to give it to him along the left-hand side. Ledgers will close up the gap. And Ditter was first guy to him, pops out from the bottom of the pile. Field might get a little bit slippery out there as, of course, the teams continue to play on this, and mud's going to come flying up. You can see some of the guys dirty already just after the first quarter as we end the first quarter of play. It's Springs 27 and Johnson Creek 0. We'll take a 1-minute timeout. Back after this on Radio Plus Sports.
In business for over 90 years, Musa Sheet Metal. Since 1928, Musa Sheet Metal Company of Oshkosh has had a commitment to quality and customer service second to none. They've remained true to that commitment and made it their prime focus. Their mission? To create a quality product for a fair price while maintaining the integrity that's made the company last so long. So whether you're looking for architectural sheet metal, industrial ventilation, or more, go to musasheetmetal.com. And remember, if it's metal, it's Musa. Head to 961therock.com for the complete schedule of the Summit Automotive game plan. Green Bay Packers players in Fond du Lac, talking football and having fun.
Back to action here from North Fond du Lac, Oriole Athletic Complex. 194 total yards for the Ledgers in the first quarter of play. Johnson Creek has 3rd down and 5 coming up here as they work again from the 32-yard line. Blue Jays working from the shotgun. Here's the snap to Swanson. Hoke is on him, rushes on, and the pass is batted away, and it's incomplete. Good job by the Ledgers. Breaking it up was number 83 in Nate Miller. The defensive back, the sophomore, came up to make a hit, and it's 4th down. Got a full cast and crew here tonight. Got Buck up top, got Abe, got Rick Schultz, and Stuart Atkinson is with us here as he's a student at UW Oshkosh. Going to bring him into the broadcast now. How you doing, Stuart?
Good. Glad to be here.
Thanks for joining us here tonight. Get your opinion on the first quarter coming up here after the punt. It's 4th down and 5. There's the kick. Right-footed kicker. It's going to back up Miller. Calls for a fair catch, and that'll be spotted at the 34-yard line. Stuart, your thought maybe on the first quarter here?
Well, it's been all St. Mary's, and Johnson Creek has been unable to stop the run thus far as Miller's gone off for multiple touchdowns already, and their touchdowns have been, there's been multiple drives where they've scored on less than 3 plays. So Johnson Creek, if they want to start itching back in this game, they're going to have to start plugging the holes.
Ledgers ranked in Division 5 the entire year, and they dropped down to Division 6 for the playoffs. There's the handoff to Orlandoni. Those big legs try to get what he can through the left side of the offense. Gets popped for a couple, and it's 2nd down. Just wonder as well, Stuart, how the field is going to hold up here as we continue along with the game tonight.
Yeah, we saw on that first sack of the game, the quarterback lost his footing right off the bat there, and I wonder if that has limited some of the play calling tonight.
There is Braden King, who is off to the races. King goes into Johnson Creek territory on 2nd down and 7. We have another Ledgers first down. It was taken from the 37-yard line, and there's a gain of about 17 or so on the play for Braden King, who's been doing it with his legs tonight, as he did last week as well. First carry for him went for 16 yards. Another one went for 31 yards as well. Ledgers give it to Highland. Highland's first carry of the ball game.
Much
tonight.
Better job there by the Blue Jays, a stop in the run. Had about 6 guys there to meet Highland right at the line of scrimmage.
10:40 left in the first half. It's 2nd down and 9 after the Ledgers 1-yard gain. That's the shortest run St. Mary Springs has had. Highland's going to take the football again, and they try to get a push up front to the right side, and Highland will scoot ahead for just a couple. So again, Stuart, they bottle them up.
Yeah, back-to-back plays, able to stop them right at the line of scrimmage. I think that's the first time all game they've had back-to-back plays, able to stop the run, and this is going to be the first 4th down tonight for St. Mary Springs.
It's 3rd down.
Oh, excuse me.
Yep, 7. So again, a 3rd down play. Here's King to pass. He's got his receiver. That is Matthew Meyer. Meyer will gobble it up there and get brought down at the 30-31, gain of 12, Stuart, so they convert on 3rd down to make a first down.
Sorry, I got you confused there. I had the field goal post splitting the number there, ball on the 43-yard line. Thought it said 4th down there, but yeah, so Johnson Creek finally able to stop the run, and that's just kind of a really dagger to the heart when St. Mary Springs can just all of a sudden go to the passing game and convert.
Orlandoni is going to take the handoff now for Springs. And he keeps it himself. King kept it, and just a gain of a short yard on the play.
So back to the bread and butter there. Only picking up 1 yard, but you got to imagine as high of a success rate as they've had so far, they're going to keep trying to pound it down the Blue Jays' throat.
16 yards, 31 yards, 17 yards, now a yard for King on the ground. Highland takes it right side for Springs, trying to weave through traffic, still on its feet. And by the time Johnson Creek gets to him, it's spotted just outside the 10-yard line, so there'll be a a first down here for Springs on a nice gain. Well, they say maybe around 18 or so on the pickup. That's the longest run for Highland tonight. Ledgers will get first down and 10 from the 13-yard line on a gain of 18. They'll go double wide split out. There's the handoff to Orlandoni, goes into the end zone. That's his second touchdown of the postseason. And Marcus will go ahead for 13 yards, and we've got a 33-0 score on your Ignatian Healthcare scoreboard. A member of SSM Health. Ledgers pouring it on here in the first half.
Give credit to the Ledgers offensive line there, as running back not even touched before entering the end zone there.
We've got, again, a 33-0 ball game. Fausch is there to attempt the point after touchdown. Got Neal and Tracy Bratton. Extra point is up, and it is good. They're cheering on the Ledgers from Mayville, North Dakota. Good deal. Take a timeout, and we'll come back to North Fond du Lac after this on Radio Plus Sports.
You can't see peace of mind, but it's built into every certified pre-owned vehicle here at Holiday. With benefits like 2 warranties, a year of bumper-to-bumper coverage, and 0 deductible powertrain protection. Plus, scheduled maintenance, courtesy transportation, and roadside assistance. With no worries. Find yours here at Holiday. Wisconsin's largest used vehicle dealer has over 700 to choose from. And most are GM certified. It's a no-brainer. Drive Holiday and discover the difference. It's worth the trip.
Ledgers get another touchdown. This one comes from Marcus Orlandoni. Runs it in from 13 yards away. And we've got a 34-0 score. And the Ledgers are really piling it on here in the first half. Going back to the drive, saw Isaac Highland touching the football for a couple of yards there. Then he broke one for 18 yards. A nice reception for 12 yards by Springs before Orlandoni took it in at the 8:30 mark. And there's the kickoff again. And the Blue Jays will take it down there. Nice tackle. Springs Special Teams Unit, number 58, Tyler Franzen, I believe. Got him down there.
Taylor Franzen there on the tackle. And a big story of this game is just field position. Johnson Creek, they've had to go the complete distance of the football field if they've wanted to score, and they've been unable to do so. St. Mary's, the Ledgers, they've had it on the 47 a couple times of the Blue Jays, and most of the time they've had it at midfield.
In case you're joining us late, Ledgers jumped up, 7:41 left to play in the first quarter, made it 6-0 Springs. Miller had his first touchdown, then another play, 42 yards. Miller with a second touchdown, 42, 13-0. Ledgers scored again. Nice pass down the field, and a couple of plays later, Braden King took it in from 31 yards away, made it 20-0 Springs. Then a touchdown run, another one by Miller, made it 26-0, 27-0. Then a 47-yard run there, and then we'll keep it right here. Timeout on the field. Then a 13-yard run by Marcus Orlandoni now makes it 34-0. So that's where all the scoring is at here tonight. Winner of this game is set to take on the winner of Racine Lutheran and Cambridge. If Cambridge can pull an upset, that would mean the Ledgers would get a chance to host another playoff game. But Racine Lutheran, ranked in Division 6, would be quite a feat to do that. Aiden Ottery's Aunt Annie of 1977 and Uncle Paul Lalonde checking in. They say, go Ledgers, great game so far. We agree. There you go. Again, Neil Bratton checking into the broadcast, mentioned that earlier. Out of the timeout, we are going to get playing football again. Coming up at halftime, we'll bring you a halftime trivia question. Hang on for that. Swanson will play action, and he will dump it to the left-hand side. Highland will shove him out of bounds, getting near the about the 27 or so. And we have second down and about 5, Stuart.
Yeah, so a nice completion there. Blue Jays finally getting ahead of the chains. Looks like they're going to give them 6 there, so finally ahead of the chains. Maybe if they can put a couple first downs together, they can have a little bit of momentum before this game gets too out of hand before halftime.
Johnson Crick will put a man in motion far side of the formation. Stewart will, or I should say, take the handoff, or take the snap and roll it to the left-hand side. Swanson does. And that's Ledgers will shove him out. And just shy of the 40-yard line. That's enough for a first down. Gain of 10 or so. Let's say maybe 8.
That's a big first down. It may not seem like it, but that Blue Jay defense has to be exhausted. They've been on the field almost this entire first half. So if the Blue Jays can just get a few first downs here, just to at least give their defense a little bit of a breather to have a chance to stop that rushing attack.
Double wides both ways for the Blue Jays at the far hash. Man in motion near side. That's Wallet. And there's a pass to the left-hand side. And there's the pass, number 24, Howie Olszewicki. And there's a positive play there, but the Ledgers D comes up and meets and greets there. And second down coming up.
So 6-yard gain there. So again, back-to-back possessions. Or I shouldn't say possessions, but on first downs. Being able to stay ahead of the chains, and that opens up the playbook quite a bit when it's 2nd and 4 versus 2nd and 12.
Makes it more manageable. Yeah, you're right. Opportunity to have some more plays and maybe keep things on the ground if you choose to do so. But Swanson will have a couple of backs behind him in the formation. They play action to one. They'll pitch it to the left-hand side of the other one coming out. Ledger's not fooled. And maybe a gain of 1 to number 2, Isaiah Wallet again. It's third down. Coming up, again, your chance to win a Taco Bell trivia meal. Our friends at Taco Bell, an opportunity to call in, have a little trivia. Ledgers came into this game scoring on average about 38 points a game. This Johnson Creek team, about 35 a game. But it's a very tough go of it, as a lot of teams know, taking on this dominant Ledgers team again. Swanson takes the snap. He'll step up, and he'll whip it downfield. That's batted away and incomplete. Threw into double coverage. One of the Ledgers slow to get up, and I think he's okay. Vanderkoy, I believe, was slow to get up for St. Mary Springs Academy. That's Luke Vanderkoy, the senior defensive back, 6'3", $180, and he'll go back. It's fourth down. And Johnson Creek looks to huddle up here, kick it here. I think you would. Fourth down situation, going for it yet. I believe Griffiths is the punter for Johnson Creek. And there's the kick again. It'll take a bounce at the 35, roll past the 30, downed near the 29. Another opportunity for the Ledgers offense, Stewart, to come back on the field.
Not much loss on that dropped interception as well, because field position's almost exactly the same. And now, just like you said there, another opportunity for the Ledgers to go up by 6 scores and get that clock starting to run.
Before we came into the second quarter, the Ledgers had 178 yards already. This ball game. Double wides, split out, one left, one right. Back in the backfield. They give it to Miller along the right-hand side. Miller's going to try. Oh, got tripped up there as he almost had an opportunity to break it down the far side in front of the Blue Jays bench. But a nice positive gain for the Ledgers Miller, who's got 3 rushing touchdowns, and He has well over 120 yards so far in this ball game.
Nice use of misdirection there. Fake handoff to the left side, opening up a nice hole on the right side of the field for Miller.
Veer formation, split backs in the backfield. Receivers are both ways. And here's King on the pitch. Gives it to Orlandoni. Orlandoni's gone. 40, 30, 20. Touchdown, Springs. Orlandoni takes it in from 64 yards away, but there's a flag down. There's going to be a hold, I think. This one's coming back. Hold against the Ledgers. And Orlandoni again takes it for 64 yards, but we are going to have to try this thing again. Flag came in. Hold against Springs. They'll march it back. Ledgers, of course, no stranger to Camp Randall Stadium in Madison. They've been there as a member of the WIAA. And they have 16 overall championships. 8 came as a member of WISA before that dissolved. And 8 as a member of the WIAA. They won state in 2002, 2009, 11, 12, 14, 15 last year, and 2017 as well. They have 12 state title game appearances in 18 years. Just incredible what they've been able to do. There's the handoff. There's David Miller. Hello, Mr. Miller. He is gone. 40, 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Springs. And we have a penalty, Stuart, for 10 yards. We push it back. It just made the run longer, and that run goes for 74 yards.
All it did was give Miller the touchdown instead, and now he's got 4 of them on the night.
We're going to add up some of his statistics coming up. We'll do that during the break for you, but the Ledgers are up now.
What a hole that offensive line provided for him. Again, not even touched once.
Miller is a little gassed down there. And there is a personal foul against Johnson Crick. The touchdown will stand. But Johnson Crick gets nailed. I didn't see what happened. There was a penalty flag thrown. The signal was personal foul. Again, but it's 40-0 Springs. 4:46 left to play here in the first half. Again, game is on the Source tonight. And also video streamed at radioplusinfo.com. 207 yards for Miller so far. Fausch, extra point, little right, but it's up and it is good. And we've got a 41-0 ball game. We'll come back to North Fond du Lac after this on Radio Plus Sports. Take a 30, please. This is Radio Plus Sports. This is The Source, 93.7 FM and AM1170radio.com. We are going to go to a running clock right now with a 41.
Team on top of the game for screen printing, custom awards, signage, and embroidery is Hoppers. Hoppers Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy, located in the heart of Fond du Lac, can custom print to 1 shirt or 1,000. Pick from Under Armour, Gildan, Nike, and more. Choose your school for a custom one-of-a-kind look. Need banners, signage, or vehicle wrap? The team at Hoppers does it all. Hoppers Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy at the corner of Main and Merrill, Fond du Lac. Get more now at hopperware.com. That's hopperware.com.
So they pushed it up, and Ledgers will push Johnson Creek back, and we do have a running clock here again from North Fond du Lac with a 41-0 cushion.
And again, Blue Jays starting off with poor field position as they're probably averaging starting on their own 20-yard line or so versus the Ledger starting at about midfield.
All right, we've got a couple of receivers split out near side. Receiver split in the slot as well. A couple receivers split out slot far side too. Here's Swanson from the shotgun formation. He's going to look to the left-hand side. He's going to roll the left-hand side, and that is caught. And that's caught by number 12. Again, for him, he's got a couple of receptions here tonight. That's Skylar Griffiths, the sophomore. Nice receiver for him, for them. And the pass goes for a first down.
That's a nice job there by Swanson. Rolling out left in these conditions is not the easiest thing for the right-handed quarterback. And he threw a nice, perfect pass there to Griffiths.
And we've got a couple of receivers split out, a couple of receivers in the backfield as well. There's the handoff, and that handoff will get a nice gap up to the 45-yard line, gain of 14 on the play. That carry goes to Sam Buddig again. But there's a flag down. Looks to be a nice gain, negated by this penalty. And Johnson Creek has kind of shot themselves a couple of times tonight.
Yeah, and the one time the Ledger shot themselves in the foot, they responded with an even longer touchdown on the first play. Let's see what the Blue Jays can do here, but they finally opened up a nice hole, one of their biggest runs of the night, but it appears that hole was opened up because of the offensive holding.
I think I said, 74 yards, I believe, on that touchdown by Miller? 74, 76, one of the two. 2:30 left to play here in the half. From the shotgun, look to pass. That one's almost intercepted. That one sailed over the top of the receiver's hands, and Ledgers almost came up with it. Van Horn almost right spot at the right time. Number 23 let that one fall, and it's second down and 11.
Van Horn coming off of his own assignment there once he saw the ball in the air, almost making a spectacular diving catch.
Coming up at the half, what we're going to do on our video stream is we're going to do our Radio Plus podcast from the week, our Radio Plus Sports podcast, about 7 to 8 minutes that talks about all the area matchups going on. And we'll do that on our video side coming up here at the half. Okay. Play action for Swanson. Drops back, throws, caught, ripped down right away, but it's caught in the middle of the field by, that's number 1. First reception for him. Johnson Creek, that's Reed Garski, the senior. Pick up on the play. About 8 yards on the reception. Who we got checking in now? Paul Pelock Lockwood, watching the game from Fondy's south side, enjoying a beverage on the rocks. I'm not going to tell you which kind of beverage that is per WIAA rule, but or just say a beverage. And there's a play go to the left-hand side, and Isaiah Wallet will be in the area, but the pass falls incomplete. And he's watching the snow fly, and Paul's watching the, I believe, watching both games, Springs and Fondy. Again, Joe Blackburn checking in tonight as well. Thank you so much, Joe. Email address is nickr@wfdl.com. That's nickr@wfdl.com. Got a bunch of viewers on our video stream, which is free, by the way, at our website to watch. Linked up to YouTube, works great. Swanson now will take off with the football. He's going to step up. Swanson still on his feet. Ledger's flopping down, trying to get him down, and they do just before the half. And that's the end of the first half with your score, 41-0 Springs. And we'll take a timeout, just a 2-minute break, just two. Come back after this on Radio Plus Sports. 2-minute commercial break on video and on radio. We'll come back after this.
Your professional Pekin Insurance Agency, Lakeshore Financial in Fond du Lac, has the right combination to save you money on both your auto and home insurance. It's easy. Just give them a call today at 923-9143. They'll give you all the details of an auto home discount from Pekin Insurance. You can save up to 30% on your homeowner's premiums and save up to 15% on your auto premiums when both your auto and home are insured with Pekin Insurance. One policy will help give you a better deal on the other.
Hi, this is Kevin Krug with Lakeshore Financial. Call 923-9143 or stop in at our office next to Irish's on Western Avenue in Fond du Lac.
Wondering which college is the best fit for you, but unsure where to start your search? You're not alone, but you can join others just like you at the next Marian University Open. Wondering which college is the best fit for you, but unsure where to start your search? You're not alone, but you can join others just like you at the next Marian University Open House and see everything our campus has to offer. Meet with admissions counselors, faculty, and students and learn what we're all about. Take a campus tour, learn about student experiences, and discover the exciting programs we offer. At Marian University, you'll be surprised at what you can do. Marian University. Sign up for a visit online at www.marianuniversity.edu/visit.
Hello. Yes, the bumper music chimes in. You do too. Welcome to our Radio Plus Sports Prep Podcast. How you doing today? My name is Nick Rush. Thanks for being here. Our program is presented by Moraine Park Technical College. Log on to the website, morainepark.edu. Numerous opportunities await at Moraine Park Technical College. Well, yes, it's what a change in the weather. Very chilly, very cold, level 2 of the WIAA football playoffs. And normally, you don't get this type of cold until the middle of November. We're well below our average for this time of the year. And checking out social media as well, I found it comical and interesting that several students, parents, community members chipping in to shovel the fields and to clear snow from several area fields, including Fruth, including North Fond du Lac. So we're excited to be playing week number 2 of the postseason, and more excited that all the snow got carried away and taken care of, so we can have a clean field for these level 2 WIAA football playoffs. Let's begin Division 1. Kimberly beat Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln, and Neenah beat Hudson. So those two teams a hook up tonight, Kimberly and Neenah. DC Everest, a 6-3 winner, upset winner over Appleton East, 47-41. DC Everest is at Appleton North tonight. They were a winner over Eau Claire Memorial. Bayport, that is, won, and they'll take on Green Bay Preble tonight. Preble, by the way, beat Milwaukee Riverside 7-6, a tight one there. Milwaukee Marshall, Carmen, Northwest Juneau Languages Co-op upset Milwaukee King, a 6-3 upset there, 16-14. They will travel to Marquette tonight. Muskego and Mugwanago hook up. That's the 1-4. Kenosha Indian Trail and Franklin hook up. That's the 3-2 matchup. Madison Memorial, they were a winner 42-6 over Madison West on Friday night of last week. Middleton was a winner over Madison La Follette 21-20, a squeaker there. Sun Prairie pulled the upset over Verona last week, 51-28, and they will be in Fond du Lac tonight as they take on the Cardinals, who were a winner over Arrowhead at home, 45-14. Head coach Stephen Jorgensen for the Fond du Lac Cardinals, hosting the Sun Prairie Cardinals.
Coach Kaminsky is doing a great job there. They offensively, they put 51 on the board, so they got the ability to score the football. They got some nice wide receivers, really nice wide receivers that are athletic. I thought their offensive front played their most physical game of the year for them on film.
Taking a peek at a surprise in level 1. We mentioned this during the scores. Not 1, not 2, but if you count them, 3 teams seeded 6th went on the road and claimed wins. And Sun Prairie was one of those teams over Verona last week. More from the Cardinals of Fond du Lac head coach.
They're a nice balanced team. I think in the few weeks prior, they hadn't run the ball as successful. And I think that is why they lost a few of those games there. And they really got their rushing attack going. They got two nice backs that they alternate in there at the running back spot. And they use their zone-type run game, and then they mix in. They got a few gap scheme runs as well, but they like to throw the RPO, the run-pass option plays. And then they got the wideouts to stretch you downfield. So this is an athletic team.
You can watch the game at RadioPlusInfo.com and listen to the broadcast tonight between Fondy and Sun Prairie at 95 and 96.1 The Rock. The winner of this game takes on the winner of Madison Memorial and Middleton. So if Memorial wins and Fondy wins, Fondy would go there. If Middleton pulls the upset tonight and knocks off Madison Memorial and Fondy wins, Fondy would host a level 3 game. Maybe that's the case. Don't know. Next week, Friday. Let's peek ahead to Division 2. Pulaski and Superior, Kaukauna and Hortonville hook up there. Brookfield Central and Brookfield East, the 1-4 matchup. And Albany Falls takes on Homestead. That's the 2-3 matchup. Hartford will take on Holman tonight. Milton will be at Wanakee. Waterford hosting Burlington, and Waukesha West is at Wilmot, the 2 seed. Division 3, Plymouth is home to Pewaukee tonight. The Panthers dumped Wisconsin Lutheran in a tight one, 35-34 last Friday. Berlin takes on Winneconne in Division 4, who pulled an upset. Winneconne did. The Wolves knocked over Sheboygan Falls Falcons 22-14. That was a 7-2 upset. Kewaskum last week beat East Troy. They'll take on Catholic Memorial on the road tonight. Catholic Memorial winner over Obama SCTE 65-0. How about the Lemira Lions? Their march continues. Lemira dumped Horicon Hustisford on the road last week. This week, they travel to the Lightning of Lake Country Lutheran.
They're very good. Well coached. It's a well-run ship over there. They've had a lot of success the last 3-4 years. I think they were in state championship a couple of years ago, and they were close the last 2. So they're a very strong program. They're fast, and they've got some big, strong kids on the line.
Lemira hasn't won a playoff game since 2004. They did so last week, and the town is buzzing.
They haven't won a playoff game since 2004, so it's like somebody just lit a match under the whole town. We have people. I've never seen such big crowds at a Lemira football game. We're shooting fireworks off at games. We've got people buying the kids' T-shirts. It's been just a wild ride over here the last couple of weeks.
Lemira at Lake Country Lutheran. Listen to that game live on the Great 98 tonight, 98.7 FM. The Lightning ranked in Division 5. Let's bump to Division 6. The Ledgers beat Random Lake 69-7 last Friday. Springs has scored at least 60 points in level 1s each year for the past 4 years. 69 points this past Friday. That was the highest. They're home in North Fond du Lac to Johnson Creek tonight.
They have a very good quarterback who's rushed and passed for over 1,000 yards. He's the nucleus of their team.
Ledgers 145-6 since 2008. More from the winningest coach in Wisconsin, Bob Hyland.
Well, they play in the Trailways Conference. They don't play the schedule that we have with the Flyway. Again, the one thing that we should be able to do is control the line of scrimmage.
Ledgers have won 9 straight after their 0-2 start. They lost to Lake Country Lutheran and Amherst earlier this season, but since then, they have gone unblemished. You can listen to the Springs game right here on the Source on 93.7 FM. We'll have the pregame set for about 6:30, and your opening kickoff from North Fond du Lac is 7 o'clock on a chilly Friday night tonight. And finally, of notable teams in Division 7, Oshkosh Lourdes is home to Reedsville at Titan Stadium tonight. That's a look at your Radio Plus Sports Prep podcast. Nick Rush for Radio Plus Sports and this segment from Moraine Park Technical College. Back here, we are at the half. This is your Taco Bell Trivia halftime section here. We invite you to call 920-921-1170. That's 920-921-1170. If you'd like to participate in our Taco Bell Trivia contest, here tonight. Easy to win, easy to play. Get a little action from Taco Bell here tonight. Your trivia question here. Stuart knows the answer. I know he does. He can't play. You can't win. You're not eligible. Sorry, man. Here's the trivia question. What division are both of these two teams in? Simple question. What division are both of these two teams in? 920-921-1170. Again, 920-921-1170. That's your trivia halftime question here from Taco Bell, Corneli's, and Bob's Pizza. Give us a call. Need to know the division that both of these two teams are in. We'll take a break, and we'll come back with more coming up next on Radio Plus.
Are you looking for an exciting career change? Join the team at Michaels Corporation. Members of the Michaels team enjoy competitive wages and generous benefits, as well as in-house programs promoting continuous education and career advancement.
Check out the many office and field careers available at Michaels in Brownsville. Drivers, mechanics, records assistant, and more. Go to michaelscareers.us. That's michaelscareers.us.
Apply today at michaelscareers.us. Collaborate with like minds, connect with your community, construct your future.
And we're back here on The Source tonight and also on video, RadioPlusInfo.com. Tell your friends we are video streaming this game live tonight between Springs and Johnson Creek. Congratulations to Al Cederholm. He's the winner of our trivia question, and the question is, what division are both of these two teams playing in the WIAA playoffs? And the correct answer is Division 6. There you go. Ledgers and Johnson Creek hooking up in Division 6 here tonight, even though Ledgers were ranked all year in Division 5. They started off the season with a couple of losses. One was to Lake Country Lutheran, a team that Lemira is playing at the half, and the Lions are tied with them at the half. Lake Country Lutheran at 6 apiece. Good game there down in Lake Country Lutheran there, down to the Heartland area. There we go. And Ledgers dropped down to Division 6 after the playoffs all came out. So again, Al Cederholm knew that, and he won the Taco Bell trivia here tonight. Thanks to Taco Bell for sponsoring this trivia contest. We do have a score for Racine Lutheran and Cambridge. Racine Lutheran leads Cambridge 40-0. That is at the half. It's very possible that both of these two teams will hold on to their leads, and they would face each other at Union Grove High School. That'd be next Friday night, and we'd have radio coverage and video coverage of that game as well for the WIAA playoffs. Let's take a brief timeout, a brief break, and we'll come back with the second half after this on Radio Plus.
Muthig Industries in Fond du Lac would like to wish our area teams best of luck in their quest to a state title. Muthig Industries is a family-owned business that started in 1965. They're one of the area's top full-service manufacturers of precision metal stampings, laser cutting, production machining and turning, tool and die manufacturing, and custom metal fabrication products. They're dedicated to providing the highest quality services to their customers. For more info, visit MuthigInd.com. Good luck, athletes, and all your hard work and dedication from the staff at Muthig Industries. 33 East Larson Drive, Fond du Lac.
When I was looking to re-enter the workforce, I was looking for a place that I could settle in and develop a career, and National Exchange Bank has offered me that.
I've been with National Exchange for over 15 years now.
And one thing that's impressed me is the way National Exchange has always stepped up to support the community.
Once you work at the bank, you'll find out why people don't leave. You're part of the National Exchange Bank family. You're not just an employee. And when I'm asked where I work, I answer with pride. I work at National Exchange Bank and Trust.
Back here at North Fond du Lac, we are at the half, and St. Mary Springs Academy leads 41-0 at the half. I'd like to thank our crew tonight. Got Jay Spin of the Dolls back at the old Radio Ranch. Got Abe Flood. Got Rick Schultz here. Got Buck up top as well. And Stuart Atkinson with us here as part of the broadcast tonight. Thanks for hanging out, everybody, and thanks for watching as well. Your score at the half again is 41-0. This game is powered by Badger Soft Water, your home for bottled water, water softeners, iron filters, commercial and residential salt delivery. Badger Soft Water does offer the rent-to-buy option, too. They've been servicing the Fond du Lac and surrounding area for over 70 years. Call them today at 921-2670. That's 921-2670. Visit BadgerSoftWater.com. Best of luck, all area teams from Badger Soft Water. This game powered by Bob's Engine Service in Fond du Lac. Right now, $200 off the ZTX, $300 off the ZTXL, and 0% financing for 48 months. Bob's also got in a brand new shipment of those awesome snowblowers. Get yours today at Bob's Engine Service. Special thanks to Capelli Brothers and Dietrich, proud sponsor of tonight's game. Founded back in 1948, they provide quality workmanship to all clients at very affordable prices. They've completed many commercial and manufacturing, construction, and remodeling projects. Log on to CapelliDietrich.com. Special thanks to Fondy Heating and Air Conditioning and Muthig Industries as well, as they all are jumping on board here with our local teams in high school sports action. You know, last week you take a look at Division I, Stuart, and the closest game defending champion Muskego had in the second half of the season came against McGuanago. Warriors led just 14-7 at the half before pulling away for a 24-7 victory. Muskego did not attempt to pass in that game. Pretty incredible. Not one, not two, but three teams last week went on the road in Division I and upset 3 seeds, 6 seeds, upset 3 seeds. Sun Prairie was one of them last week, and they're playing a couple of miles away at Fruth Field in Fond du Lac tonight. So some pretty good games in Division I across the state tonight. A lot of people picking Kimberly, Bayport, Fond du Lac, and Muskego all to be in the state semifinals in a couple of weeks. So, again, we'll see what happens. That's why they play the game.
Badgers lose to Illinois as 31-point favorites.
Yeah.
So that's why you play the games right there.
Anything can happen, yeah. There's the run-up and the kick. We will have running clock here in the second half. It's taken by Springs. And 40-yard line is where the Ledgers are going to start their second half. And that one was taken by Coleman, I believe. It's kind of tough to see some of the numbers with the mud covering a couple of digits or two on the field right now. Pretty good games in Division 5 tonight. As we mentioned, Lemira and Lake Country Lutheran were tied 6 apiece at the half. Amherst and New Holstein. Amherst having a very, very nice season. And there is a fumble by the Ledgers. Ledgers pounce back on top of it. That's King and Orlandoni at a miscue there. King jumps back on top, and it's second down. I think it was Amherst who didn't allow a point all year until last week. I think it was Amherst that's who that was in Division 5. They won last week 42-6 over Peshtigo. They were the 8th seed in that regional grouping. And there's the handoff to Isaac Highland. Highland's off to the races. Here's Highland, 40-yard line. 30, spins his way to the 25, ripped down at about the 23. Pickup on the play of, we'll say, 50 plus. Well, we'll say 40, about 45, 47 or so. It is first down.
Most of the Ledger's big runs in the first half were due to monstrous holes. This one, more due to the running back there. He had a nice juke there and able to kind of gain some ground and get away towards the end there.
And there's the pitch to Hoke. Ledgers cannot control it. And King and Hoke. King gets back on top of it. And on a loss on the play, a big loss, 10 plus. Second down and 20.
You can tell it's getting sloppy out there. There's 2 fumbles already, less than a few minutes into this third quarter.
Yep. And that was going back to Highland's run of 41. That was his longest run of the night. Previous longest run was 18 yards. Split back veer. There's the hand. Orlandoni ripped down after he gets some of that chunk back and takes it to, let's say about the 25 or so. Yeah, kind of tough to see the digits out there as well. Gain of 5 yards, picks up 5, got 5 of those back. Orlandoni's got 5 carries on the night, and he's got a touchdown on a 13-yard scamper in the first half. Got receivers both ways here for the Blue Shirts, traveling toward the south end zone here at North Fond du Lac. Split backs in the backfield. There's the handoff to Highland. Highland stutter steps, gets going, covered up there. Crossing the 25, near the 22. Fourth down for Springs. And I'll say he got 3 yards, did Highland, on the carry. Opportunity here for the Ledgers to go for with 8:15 left to play here in the the third quarter. And back to the backfield again for King. And play action for King. Lefty's going to throw it left side. That's incomplete. Intended for Highland. And nope. And Johnson Creek will take over 1st and 10.
Not a lot the Ledgers could have done there. Way too close to the end zone to punt. Way too far with these field conditions to kick. So probably the right call there to go for it, but 4th and 12, a nice safe out route there, incomplete. And now let's see what the Blue Jays can do here in the second half.
Racine Case ended the longest playoff drought in this year's bracket. The Blue Devils missed out for the first time since 2000. The Lodi Blue Devils missed out for the first time in 19 years. There's another fumble. Stewart, yeah, that ball's getting slick out there, huh?
Yeah, that's 3 fumbles right there, and that's not even on a handoff or a transfer. That's just Swanson dropping the snap right in his hand. So ball's definitely wet out there along with the players' hands.
Back to Racine Case. They are in the playoffs for the first time since 1997. So good for them. Augusta is in for the first time since 2004 as well. 52 teams that are different this year than qualified last year in 2018. Backs in the backfield, and they'll hand the football off on this sloppy field, and the Ledgers will cover him up there, as maybe got a yard or so did Isaiah Wallet. And just have to continue on here and just play, I guess, like it's your last game if you're Johnson Creek, and do what you can to try to make it respectable at least.
Yeah, if you're Creek, you obviously want to at least get some points on the board, but if you're Wallet or those running back, there's absolutely no room to run against that defensive front.
Shotgun formation for Swanson. Play action to him. Swanson's going to roll to his right side, and there's a completed pass. Miller's there to cover him up, but a flag is flown on the far side. Officials will take a peek here, and gives us a chance to thank several of our sponsors. One of them is Right Way Home Improvement. For your free home estimate. Call the best and call Right Way Home Improvement in Fond du Lac today. Cash discounts are available. 929-8999. That's 929-8999. Windows, siding, doors, gutters, gutter helmets, they have you covered with Right Way Home Improvement. There's a penalty against Springs. And I didn't see what they called, Stuart. Did you?
Holding. Defensive holding.
There's a, okay.
That's a big penalty too, because they actually did call that an incomplete pass on the field. After that big hit, the ball did come out.
Sun Prairie is leading Fond du Lac 20-16. There's Johnson Creek. They will keep himself. He will keep himself. And he got a couple on the play. Ledgers D has been there all night long in these dismal conditions as they cross up to the 30-yard line. It's 4th down or so. Again, Sun Prairie just scored. Sun Prairie, a pretty good kicker, a junior, and the Badgers are taking a peek at him. So there you go. Everything kind of dialed up for you here at RadioPlusInfo.com. You can watch both Springs and Fondy games. And there's a kick, and Miller lets it go. That'll take a Johnson Creek bounce and be downed inside the 35 near the 34-yard line. 3:25 left and counting. Again, a running clock here in the second half. Magnesium Healthcare scoreboard, member of SSM Health, gives us a chance to thank Badger Soft Water. Home for bottled water, water softeners, iron filters, commercial and residential salt delivery. Badger Soft Water also does offer the rent-to-buy option. Visit them today. Almost 70 years. Call Badger Soft Water at 921-2670. 921-2670. Visit badgersoftwater.com. And best of luck to all area teams. And the second team on the field right now for Springs, Cade Sobel takes over at quarterback here for the Ledgers. And Tony Koenig's got the handoff, I believe, for Springs. Yep, number 33. Nice to see him get a bunch of carries last week as well. Ledgers, 338 total yards in the first half. And Tony Koenig's again got the call there. 2-yard pickup for him on the first carry. And Koenig's takes it for a couple there. It's 3rd down as well. After 2 yards, first couple of tries for Tony Koenig's into the rotation now for St. Mary Springs.
Back-to-back plays, the Blue Jays able to stuff Koenig's only for 2 yards apiece each. Now it appears they are moving the ball back. Not sure what the penalty was.
Yeah, 5-yard march back there, perhaps. 2nd down and 12. There's Cade Sobel. Sobel hands off, and there is a nice run by the Ledgers. That's number 22 in Mason Beekle, sophomore. And Beekle is almost to another first down. Yep, they're going to give it to him. A gain of 12 by Beekle. Nice run. Keep the sticks moving.
Yeah, a couple times now the Blue Jays have been able to stop the Ledgers on a couple plays, and then the very next one they give up 15, 20, 25 yards up the middle. So unable to do it consistently.
And there's another handoff to Beekle. Second one doesn't go for much. Couple on the play. It's 2nd down and 9. That will bring an almost end to the 3rd quarter with 35 ticks left to play. It's 41-0 Springs. Capelli Brothers and Dietrich, proud sponsor of today's game, founded back in 1948, completing many commercial and manufacturing, construction, and remodeling projects. Log on to CapelliDietrich.com. Cade Sabel fakes it, runs to the right side. There's a flag. This one's coming back. Sabel, 40-yard line, 30-yard line. Sabel still on his feet and finally gets shoved out of bounds near a snowbank. But this one's coming back, I think. There was a flag that flew on the right side of the offense. There's a hold against Springs. To push that thing back here and Stewart.
If you're looking for a job where you play an important role in your company and work in a supportive team environment, join Spectrum today. As a customer service representative, you'll represent the nation's fastest growing TV, internet, and voice company and help bring Spectrum services to the communities we serve. We offer a competitive salary, best-in-class benefits, complimentary services, paid training, and excellent opportunities for growth and advancement. Interested? Go to jobs.spectrum.com today.
At Summit Automotive, we treat you like family.
We're right here off Highway 41 in Fond du Lac.
And we have one of the largest selections of vehicles.
That's right, over 400 to choose from.
At Summit Automotive.
New Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Rams.
And one of the largest used car and truck selections.
That means you can drive one home today.
We'll give you our best deal.
Our best value.
You have our word on it.
Come see us. We'll go
the extra mile for you.
At Summit Automotive, Fond du Lac.
This is the beginning of the fourth quarter here in this Level 2 Division 6 WIAA football game. No scoring in the third quarter. Cade Sabel has the quarterback run to the 40, 35, 30-yard line. Gets tracked down from behind near the 20-yard line. A big run, 40-plus yards for the quarterback.
Yeah, we've seen this multiple times now by the Ledgers. A huge run, they gated by a penalty, and then on the very next play, they get an even bigger play than their original one.
Sabel takes it for 44 yards on the QB keeper. Couple backs at the backfield, Koenigs and Beacon in the backfield, and he'll call in the option play himself and hold it in and give it to him. Give it to the defense there, and Sabel will take it for another Ledger's first down from the 20-yard line inside the 10, about the 5 or so, first and goal.
Looked like Sabel juggled the ball there on the snap, but able to hold on to it and not fumble it for the third time this half for the Ledgers. Nice pickup.
First time we've actually, I think, for Springs had a first and goal. They've scored on long plays tonight. There's Koenigs up the middle. Koenigs into the end zone. Touchdown, Tony Koenigs. Touchdown, Springs. Ledgers now up 47-0 on your Ignatian Healthcare scoreboard. Member of SSM Health. And Tony Koenigs had a 5-yard scamper right there for a touchdown. Good for him to get into the scoring again. Had one last week as well. Got some pay dirt this week too. Ledgers will kick the extra point here. And barring a miraculous comeback by the other side of the bracket here for Racine Lutheran against Cambridge, Ledgers will go next week to Racine Lutheran and take him on at Union Grove High School. And that's the difference between having a 1 seed and a 2 seed. When you get to level 3 next week, you're going to go on the road if you're a 2. Back after this 30-second break on Radio Plus Sports.
What are y'all in line for?
Oh, this place has an insane new toasted cheddar dish.
Wow.
All the food blogs are raving about it.
There's a new food obsession sweeping the nation.
They toast the cheddar in a cool way, but not like an obvious cool way.
And there's only one place to get it.
A toasted cheddar chalupa. Incredible.
This place is gonna be big.
Toasted cheddar baked on the shell of a chalupa. The all-new Toasted Cheddar Chalupa. Only at Taco Bell.
Back on Radio Plus Sports, and the source 93.7 FM, AM1170radio.com. Bunch of different ways to check out the game tonight, watch the game, and listen to the broadcast as well. Appreciate everyone being here. You can shoot me an email. It's nickr@wfdl.com. That's nickr@wfdl.com. Got a lot of people watching tonight's game as well. Again, thank you so much. Here's the run-up and the kick by Fausch. And end-over-end kick takes a bounce at the 20-yard line, and the return man will get knocked out of bounds, and they'll take a trip through the banks of the snow over on this near side. Ledger's up now 48 to nothing. Greg Giles checking in. Thanks, Greg. Says Go Springs from Houston. Meg Laborde says Go Springs as well. Dan Hebel checking in. Hey, Dan. There you go, man. Appreciate that as always. Kind words here. I'm just, you have to beg my pardon. I'm just checking in to some of the chat that was on our social media pages with our video stream. There's a big hit in the backfield. My goodness. Was that Vanderkoy that popped him? I think it was. That was, or McLaughlin, excuse me. Connor McLaughlin came in, number 13, and stuck him. Stuck him big. Simone Blackburn says Go Springs. Chris, Jenny, Micah, Isaac, and Annie Schneider checking in tonight. Mario Moreno says Go Ledgers. Jim Sell is checking in as well tonight. And rolling to the right side, there's a pass completion on the far right. And there is another big pickup by the Blue Jays. Takes it up to the 40-yard line. Gain of 25 on the pass play. Not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all. It looked like that was Alex Garza on the far side of the field, and it looked like he was going to get brought down a few times by the Ledgers. And he just kept those feet moving and able to pick up an extra 10 yards.
And there are the Blue Jays up to the line again. And there's the handoff. Goes right side. Blue Jays into the second wave. Ledger defense. Handoff went to, again, Isaac Wallet. And Wallet there to bring him down. Ledger's D takes it to him. All right, we have a debate debacle here, an answer to our debate. If you're a native to Johnson Creek, you say it Crick, okay? That's what I'm told right now. But it's Creek for everyone else. That's what Nancy Doherty says. So again, if you're native to Johnson Creek, you pronounce it Crick. Creek is everybody else. Okay, so I guess we'll go with Creek. We're not native to that area, but nonetheless, thank you so much. Checking in tonight. Again, if the Ledgers play down there, we will definitely be there with them. I don't anticipate them moving the game at all to anywhere else, but crazier things have happened with teams moving games, but it's a level 3 game, so that means that what's going to happen is Springs is going to have to play down in the Racine area as well. And there's the handoff along the right-hand side. Little pitch play to the right side, and again, that's Isaiah Wallet. Johnson Crick getting a little bit closer here to maybe trying to punch one in, huh?
Yeah, you know, for their pride, last game of the season, especially for them seniors, they want to get some points on the board at least, and it looks like they may have an opportunity to do so. This is their most promising drive thus far.
And receivers both ways here for Johnson Creek. And a couple of backs in the backfield. Wallet gets the handoff again. And on this sloppy field, Ledgers make a stop. And they're near the stick. It's third down as the snow continues to fly here. It's third down with 5:35 left and counting. Coming up, we'll have your post-game show from Anders Auto Parts and the Leb Insurance Group. Fondy has just scored, and they're up now 22-20 on Sun Prairie. And puts motion to the far side, and there's the handoff. Handoff is going to go to Johnson Creek's number 5, and that's Alex Garza, the senior. So with 5 minutes left to play, and the Ledgers up now 48-0 on your Ignition Healthcare scoreboard. Member of SSM Health. They're going to punch their ticket to level 3 of the WIAA football playoffs coming up next week. WIAA is determined to preserve the excitement of Friday night lights. High school football is the safest it has ever been, with better teaching, rules, and better equipment. The risk of serious injury in high school football is less than it's ever been. WIAA encourages participation in one of the nation's most popular sports, as well as in all WIAA sports. Timeout, and we'll come back to North Fond du Lac coming up next on Radio Plus.
When I was looking to re-enter the workforce, I was looking for a place that I could settle in and develop a career, and National Exchange Bank has offered me that.
I've been with National Exchange for over 15 years now, and one thing that's impressed me is the way National Exchange has always stepped up to support the community.
Once you work at the bank, you'll find out why people don't leave. You're part of the National Exchange Bank family. You're not just an employee. And when I'm asked where I work, I answer with pride. I work at National Exchange Bank and Trust.
In business for over 9.
And we're back here after the timeout here. Radio Plus Sports and the Source 93.7 FM. Winner of this game will more than likely take on Racine Lutheran, who was up big last time that we checked over Cambridge. That's being played at Union Grove High School. Taking a peek at our other game on Radio Plus. Fond du Lac leads Sun Prairie 24-20 at Fruth right now. And still on the move is Johnson Creek. And there's a low snap. It's got to be dove on by Swanson. And he's covered up there immediately by the Ledgers. Number 58 in Taylor Franzen was there to knock him and make sure that he didn't get up and get going. 4:20 left to play. And springs up and up big. Thank you to Fondy Heating and Air Conditioning, flying by drone service. Rick Schultz doing a great job there. Muthig Industries. Thanks to FloorQuest, Holiday Automotive, Spectrum, Camera Casino, MPTC, Taco Bell, Anders Auto Parts, Marion University, Leb Insurance Group, Lakeshore Financial, Summit Automotive, and many, many more. 38-yard line where the football is right now, and players slipping all over the place. Swanson still has the football. He's wrangled down as he gets near the line of scrimmage, back to the original line there. It's third down. Again, it's very slippery out there, Stuart, right now.
Yeah, and it's not helping the Blue Jays go the direction they wanted after that fumble. A promising drive after picking up a first down on their third and short. It's now turned into 3rd and 22, and you know, any chance of them scoring points is starting to dwindle.
Yep, just 338 in total yards at the half for Springs, and they're approaching 400 on the night, unofficially, of course, with Koenigs having a nice run. Cade Sobel had a nice run of 44 yards, high pass, incomplete. Clock continues to roll with that 35-point-plus cushion in the WIAA playoffs. And coming up at the post-game show, we'll have an interview with Coach Hyland. We'll also break down some of the scoring for you in case you joined us late as well. We do have an update from Fond du Lac. Sun Prairie leads Fond du Lac 27-24 in the third quarter. Third quarter game. Big game. There is a snap. That play fake, and now the ball will be given to Wallet along the right side. They faked it to one, then they pitched it to the other side. Right side goes for just a couple. Players substituted in now. And the Ledgers offense comes back on the field after that turnover on downs with under 1:45 left to play. And the Ledgers with 3:38 at the half and getting some nice yardage in the second half. They only scored one touchdown in the second half and lead 48-0 now with 90 seconds left to play. Again, stay tuned for your post-game show.
Tremendous performance here by the Ledgers, as only going to get maybe 2 more plays off here. Give a few backups an opportunity. But tremendous performance here. Did not allow the Blue Jays to move the ball much at all. And then their last drive by the Blue Jays, as it's actually going to be a fumble recovered by the Blue Jays here.
So the Blue Jays, they do have some timeouts left. We'll see if they're going to try something to punch it in. But that clock is continuing to tick down with 45 seconds left in the ball game. And the Ledgers are trying to hold on to this shutout here from North Fond du Lac tonight. Probably going to have one play for the Blue Jays. Let's see if they try to punch it in here. Again, after a turnover by Springs, then they get a fumble. And Swanson, mud-covered pants and all. Here is the handoff. And that handoff will go up the middle, and that will do it from North Fond du Lac. 10 seconds ticking away. 48-0 Springs. They get a level 2 WIAA Division 6 football win. Coming up, we'll get to your post-game show from the Leb Insurance Group and Anders Auto Parts. That's on the way next on Radio Plus Sports.
In business for over 90 years, Musa Sheet Metal. Since 1928, Musa Sheet Metal Company of Oshkosh has had a commitment to quality and customer service second to none. They've remained true to that commitment and made it their prime focus. Their mission? To create a quality product for a fair price while maintaining the integrity that's made the company last so long. So whether you're looking for architectural sheet metal, industrial ventilation, or more, go to musasheetmetal.com. And remember, if it's metal, it's Musa.
What? Okay, yeah, I gotta go down to the field. No. No, the game. No, we can't.
We're not going to run that at all.
No. Can you, Jace? Can you bring it back here after this ad, and then can you do like a welcome back, blah blah blah? I'm gonna go get an interview real quick, and I'll be back.
Okay. Do I need to send it to break at all?
Wondering which college is the best fit for you, but unsure where to start your search? You're not alone, but you can join others just like you at the next Marian University Open House and see everything our campus has to offer. Meet with admissions counselors, faculty, and students and learn what we're all about. Take a campus tour, learn about student experiences, and discover the exciting programs we offer. At Marian University, you'll be surprised at what you can do. Marian University. Sign up for a visit online at www.marianuniversity.edu/visit.
Is your furnace ready?
Are you looking for an exciting career change? Join the team at Michaels Corporation. Members Are you looking for an exciting career change? Join the team at Michaels Corporation. Members of the Michaels team enjoy competitive wages and generous benefits, as well as in-house programs promoting continuous education and career advancement.
Check out the many office and field careers available at Michaels in Brownsville. Drivers, mechanics, records assistant, and more. Go to michaelscareers.us. That's michaelscareers.us.
Apply today at michaelscareers.us. Collaborate with like minds, connect with your community, construct your future.
When you hire the attorneys at Everson & Gibbs LLC, you're getting more than professional representation. Their partners are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005. Whatever your legal needs or questions, Everson & Gibbs LLC has you covered. Practicing business law, personal injury, estate planning, probate and guardianships, and real estate. They work closely with their clients to provide exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Give them a call at 920-922-7113 or head to eversonandgibbs.com.
What are y'all in line for?
Oh, this place has an insane new toasted cheddar dish.
Wow.
All the food blogs are raving about it.
There's a new food obsession sweeping the nation.
They toast the cheddar in a cool way, but not like an obvious cool way.
And there's only one place to get it.
A toasted cheddar chalupa. Incredible.
This place is gonna be big.
Toasted cheddar baked on the shell of a chalupa. The all-new Toasted Cheddar Chalupa. Only at Taco Bell.
I want to get health insurance. What do? Step 1, call the Leb Insurance Group. That's it. We will assign you a dedicated agent who will help you sift through all the confusing insurance lingo and offer options uniquely tailored to you. Even if you have questions later on, you can always call your dedicated agent. Best of all, it won't cost you extra to use our services, but it could cost you a fortune not to. The Leb Insurance Group. Healthcare simplified.
Wondering which college is the best fit for you, but unsure where to start your search? You're not alone, but you can join others just like you at the next Marian University Open House and see everything our campus has to offer. Meet with admissions counselors, faculty, and students and learn what we're all about. Take a campus tour, learn about student experiences, and discover the exciting programs we offer. At Marian University, you'll be surprised at what you can do. Marian University. Sign up for a visit online at www.marianuniversity.edu/visit.
This broadcast is sponsored by the following local partners:
National Exchange Bank and Trust, Averbeck Hammer & Slavin, BCI Burt Company,
FloorQuest, Taco Bell, Attorneys Everson & Gibbs,
Fox Valley Savings Bank, Summit Automotive, Lakeshore Financial,
Camera Casino, the Leb Insurance Group, Marian University,
Anders Auto Parts, and Flying By Drone Service.
The complete broadcast schedule can be found at radioplusinfo.com.